Alright, part 2! Yes! Eventually you've made it till Sunday, right? Did that kill you? No, shut up. For those of you who are joining me today, I have linked the first video, part 1, in the description, if you have the need to see it. If you want to watch this one first and that one after, like a psycho, by all means, go ahead. But if you ask any weird questions, expect a weird answer. Alright, so I am going to get a cast in. I might go out here. The rods are the same as they were in the first video. Yes. Alright, I'll just give you a scope actually, because it's really beautiful here. And those people who know where I am, well, they know where I am. And then you can rejoice and get your fishing rod. Okay, so I'm going to start with the light rod, and it's got a 60 gram slow pitch jig on it. I was over there, now I'm here. Right, little scope for you. Lovely. Okay, out in front of me here is about 25-30 meters of water maybe, and I'm going to get a jig in and see what happens. I brought all my gear with me because I don't know what's going to happen here. So I've got that heavy rod and I got the medium and I got my gaff. We start with this guy. It's such contrast here in Norway. Like just there, just a few meters of water. If I really put my mind to it, I reckon I could find 100 meters of water right here just from the shore. But they're not the places you want to fish. They're stupid, there's no fish. Okay, funnily enough, the more shallow water has the fish in it. From shore angling, right? I know nothing about boat angling, right? Hence the no boat fishing in my videos, right? Right, we let that shoot down. Okay, 40 meters of water roughly. Completely fishable with this jig. And I'd say better chance at fish for sure. I prefer if it was 20 though, but you still get fish in this depth of water. It's exhausting pulling cod up out of that kind of water. Push you to the limit, they do. They tire you out, it just takes so long. Just grinding, just to try to keep them out of the snags. There's not like fish like halibut that just run. Butterfly rays, off they go. Duckbills, off they go. Halibut, off they go. Coalfish, off they go. Cod, let's find a rock just to mess with this guy. Could try over the other side, I suppose, as well. We'll try over the other side in the bay there, the more sheltered water. Cod love more sheltered water. So I'll meander around to this side here, bring me gaff with me, and see if we can get a fish over here. I would say that this actually is probably the best chance. Cod love a bay. Right, this will do for now. See where it goes. Right, we let that shoot down. As it goes, it's about 6 meters there. What I'm doing here is purposely not using the app, okay? Just doing it old school. There we go. I dropped it. There's a fish there though. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's a good fish too. Remarkably, it's a really good fish. Yeah, a really nice one. Just 6 meters of water, that's all. Yeah, this is a really good fish. So don't ignore the shallow water. Oh, you would have to go over there, wouldn't you? What are you going over there? He's a strong one. Red cod, of course. Yep. Oh, for your. He's a nice one. Man, he pulled. Yes, 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 yes. Nice red cod. They're twice as strong as normal cod. They're just nuts. Just amazing scrap off these fellas. Love them. I thought he was a 6 pound fish, something like that. There he is. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. There we go. Okay, stop now. I'll let you go. There we go. So there he is. Nice fishy. Lovely job. There you go. Fantastic. You getting back? Well, there's one, there's more. That's the law. Off my head you go. Right, out we go. We'll let that shoot down. Shouldn't take too long. Right, a fish is eating it, or it's already on a sandbank or something. Well, the fish hadn't eaten it, so it landed up on a sandbank, which is a good thing. That means when I let this drop now, it should be in a gully, possibly, and the fish will eat it. Nope, it's not that time. Right, I'm going to crank this in. Okay, that's it for here. I'm going to continue on this way. So I'd just like to point out that in the other video, this is almost exactly the same, just on a smaller scale. And the water is a lot more shallow here than it was in that other one. Right, so I'm going to continue along here, up to there, out in that headland, right? I'll see you over there. Welcome back. It was over there, and now I am here. But is it super deep? I didn't know. I found all sorts of kind of interesting stuff here. Little walkways and all sorts of stuff. This might be the end of the road, right? Looking at that cliff there, looks a bit dodgy. Right, let's get a jig in, see what we catch. So I'm going to start with the light rod, with the 60-gram jig. Okay, up my head you go. Hopefully we get a few more fish. I have a feeling it's just going to be cod today, but you get what you get, right? And blanking here in Norway is different than anywhere else, right? Virtually never blank here, ever, right? You always catch something, right? Whether it's the size of your fingernail or a doorstep, who knows? But you never really ever blank here. I've got me gaff. Last thing I want to do is have to run up here to get this contraption. Right. Well greasy, nasty, slippy, slimy, black slime death. The black slime of death, yes, that's exactly what it is. And it's going to be real deep. Just got a feeling 50 or so. Just lobbing that. And I know if I lash it out, I'd be here for a good long while waiting for it to hit the bottom. So this will give me, I know it, it's easily 70 meters of water there if I throw this 100 meters. So I just save myself. The fish are in around the margins generally in that kind of water. Very rarely are they in the deep water. Please stop. We're at about 20 meters, 30 meters now. And once it goes over that, I start feeling a little bit fed up. Because if you catch a fish, it's quite an ordeal. That's just nice, right? About 35 meters or so. Not very much for current here. So there was probably be a cod, pretty sure, and a decent one. There you go. There you go. There you go. You'll have to forgive me, but my camera is just being it just turned itself off in the middle of this scrap here with this cod. So I had to let the cod have his way for a little bit, and this could all end badly for me. But I've got now. There you go. That's exactly it. Now he's hung me up. There we go. Yes, we got him. I'm gonna bully the crap out of this fish now. Hung up again. So I have him there now. The camera turned off again. I am just really crazy right now, and I don't want to stuff this up, so I'm going to bring him in here. He's not really big enough. So there we go. Just a codling, £2, something like that. So I'm going to put him back now, if the camera's even bloody running. The thing is with these action cameras is they get crazy and they think they're running the show all of a sudden, and it's really annoying. And I don't know how much of this video I even have or not. It's really annoying. Believe me, it's not like I don't know how to work a camera. I've been doing this for like 5 years now. Right, so there we go, little guy. Fortunately, it wasn't a big fish. We'll get him back. Bye bye, buddy. Bloody hell, that was an ordeal to get that fish in. A hell of an ordeal to get that fish in. I don't even know if I got the footage or not. The camera just like went completely nuts. Started switching between all different kind of phases, and I don't know what's wrong. I'm going to see if I have the footage right. Stay tuned. Haha. So I have indeed got the footage, right? There is some, shall we call it, heated language in it, but nothing too bad. So I'm going to try for another fish, and hopefully the camera doesn't this time. It is quite annoying, and it is something these cameras do. Every now and again they just mess with you. The footage I've lost over the years is just sinful, okay? And it will take me a couple of days to get over the feeling of losing the footage of some of the great fish that I've lost over the years of doing this. And I wish I could show them to you, but I can't, right? And I'm never going to talk about it. It just messes the rest of your day. So if it ever happens to you, just put it behind you and focus on the fish in front of you. That's my advice about that type of thing. Don't let it mess with your head. It can ruin your whole day. And then you've put a load of effort into something and out you go, and then it's just ruined, right? So put it behind you. That's what I say. Yeah. Okay, so we got another cast in. See if we get another fish. Up my head you go. Bloody hell. That was something, man. Oh, the anger. Anyway, I just noticed while I was here that there's a copper vein running through this rock here. The green stuff, right? And you get all this hard rock around it, and you got this soft copper ore. It's fantastic. The other places I've seen it in that is just in deserts and things like that. Whole green deserts. Fantastic. Well, the hills anyway in the desert are being green. Deserts are cool, not in the daytime, but in general they're quite spectacular places, surprisingly, considering how little stuff there is there, right? But they're pretty cool. In the night time they're very, 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 very beautiful. Deserts are mental like that. In some ways just as beautiful as this. Right, we get this out. I'm going to try out over this direction. Will I go down there? I will if I have to, put it that way. Up here is best. I can see loads of rocks down there. And I need the vantage point. I need the altitude here to fight the fish past the ledge, which there is there. And there. Right, we'll let that shoot down. Let's go. Not too bad so far. Very little casting. Well, some casting and 2 fish. One okay one. One bleh kind of fish. And let's see what this cast brings. There we go. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't feel like a fish at all. It feels like a bag of weed, which it probably is. If it is a fish, it's a weird one. But it is really far out as well. I forgot about that. So, yeah, it's a fish. Strange. Why is it coming up so easy? No, it's not. Oh, okay. That's why. It's a small fish. What is it? It's a redfish, is it? Okay. Oh, okay. That'll do. Fantastic. Little redfish. There are a couple of varieties of these guys. They're pretty cool. I've had a few over the years. They're very spiky. I get you a look at them. There we go. Let's see if we can get him. There you go. There you go. There's this little mohawk standing up there. Nice little guy, right? Very spiky. They actually had, these are actually venomous in actual fact. Yes. So beware. I didn't actually know they were venomous. Just was it last year? Yeah, last year, something like that. Fantastic. We got him back in the sea. He's got spikes on his gill case, his gill cover too. So we got him back. Goodbye, Mr. Redfish. Goodbye. Off he goes. Okay, so I have decided to go somewhere else and try something new. So the next time I turn on the camera, we're going to be somewhere new and exciting and possibly catching better fish. Stay tuned. welcome back. Did you miss me? I saw this lovely spot here. It's just like Goldilocks water, right? At a fair old chuck of 100 meters, you're into like 22 meters of water. Bingo, right? Fantastic. Right, that's what we've got going here today. And since I'm just exploring, I'm not fishing baits, I'm still fishing lures, okay? In order to find new places to make great videos, I must explore. And to do that, say hello to my little friends, the spinning rods. Don't knock them. They are what finds me fish. Woo! I'm standing on a wobbly rock. And then the bait rods come into play when I want to catch me a real big one, right? Real big one. If they're there. Just let me get down off that rather wobbly rock there. It was fun, but I'm making a video, right? It's nice, it rocks backwards and forwards. The spinning rods are used to do this, right? And in my life, I frown upon people going to the same spot as everybody else. It's the most asinine thing I've ever seen, right? Go and find new places. Norway is huge, a great expanse of water, and the fish that I am catching are relatively common. I'm trying to teach people how to do this so they don't come following me. You get me? So we get a jig in the water and see if I can catch a great big fish. Okay, up in my head you go. So the first rod I'm going to use, or maybe the only rod, is the same rod as in the other half of the video, the light outfit. So this is it. Give you a look at that jig. That's it there. Beautiful, right. I made the jig, I made the assists. And it's going to catch me a first cast fish, I can feel it. We're just moving off the neap tides. I'm going to say that dangerously long cast just there is going to catch me a wonderful fish. First cast fish, let's go. So I'm going to walk you through, if you're new, I'm going to let that jig hit the floor one time only. And the rest of the time I just guesstimate as I bring it in, and I reduce the amount of time I let it sink for each drop. Okay, very simple. Bail arm, tighten up, start the jigging process. Right now it's in 20 meters of water. Oh, there goes my sunglasses. And there you go, there's a fish straight away. While I was dropping my sunglasses. Ah! Yeah, we got him. First cast. There's the sunglasses. Fell off your head. I knew I was going to get hit, and then the sunglasses fell down. I'm going to take my time with this guy. There's no kelp here. There's nothing. It's just sand. I'd say it feels like it's about 2 or 3 pounds, really. It's got that heaviness to it. It could be a bit bigger. Oh my god. Could be a lot bigger. Now it's really resisting. I'm going to stand my ground up here until it's absolutely necessary to go down there. Always keep the height advantage if you can, for as long as you can. He did find a rock too. Fair play to you. So there is some actually, apparently. Yeah, this is a really nice fish. First cast, man. Fantastic. But it hasn't taken any line yet. So I'm going big cod, right? But it's not shaking its head, so that's weird. It's such a big fish. I got the rod on my hip now. And it's time for me to start making my way down. Get the gaff. Oh yeah. What we got? Is it a haddock? It's a big haddock. No, it's a cod. It's a cod. Oh, it's a gill hooked cod. That's why he's fighting so hard. All right. Well, he's still nice. He's still coming with me. He's about 4 or something. There we go. So there he is, about 4 pound, 4.5 pound. New stringer. Love a fresh stringer. Nothing complicated, it's just a carabiner, goes on there. The more fish you put on this loop. Right, into the sea with them. There we go. The good thing is, they float, and then the crabs don't get them. But you always have a problem with otters too. That could be a bit of a problem. They'll eat the eyes out of them while they're still in the water. Okay, back on with the fishing. Don't stand on the wobbly rock. Where is it? That's over there. Fantastic! Yes, today I had a whole mission planned, right? I'm going over to this island over here. I was going to go to a mark that I've been looking at on the charts and the maps for, I don't know, a couple of years, and I was going to fish it. You have to plan so meticulously in this country, right? But you can't plan for everything. On the way here, I hit some roadworks and I missed the ferry by just 2 minutes. That's what happened. And so now I'm stuck here for the rest of the day. So I thought I'd go over here and have a look. And I was like, ugh, it doesn't look very good. This is a factory. And yes, Norway is a beautiful place, but despite that, you can get great fishing in quite built up areas, right? And I think sometimes you ignore this kind of thing. Bait rod guys don't, because this is the type of ground they like. It's easy fishing, it's flat, you can get loads of people in. Everybody can have an easy time, you can sit around parking. Less walking with loads of gear, but I was here with my spinning gear today and I looked at this and I thought, ah, excellent bait rod place. And I went, wait a minute, why not I just go and jig it and see what happens? Now, I'm catching the same fish I would have if I put out baits, right? That's it. A little bit more quick, a little bit more easy, and the fishing ain't so bad you can just move somewhere else. It's fantastic, but I'm glad I went and did it. I was almost not going to do it because in my head it was a bait rod place, right? Rubbish. Spinning rods too. Okay, we'll get another cast in the water, see if we get another fish, right? Up in my head you go. So I'll give you a quick look at the jig again. That's the one that caught that lovely fish first cast. Get in the sea. And we'll let that shoot down. See if we get a second cast fish. That's a rare one. I don't think I've ever caught that in a video before, actually saying it and it happening. I've had second cast fish obviously, but I've never had when I said it. Right, let's see if we get second cast fish. Nice sloppy retrieve. Cod love an old floppy sloppy retrieve, they really do. Oh, there you go. Second cast fish. Cod aren't that much fun on beach rods, but spinning rods, they're just great gas. I love them. They're fantastic fun. They really make you work for your dinner. This one doesn't feel as good as the last one, but it's still about 60 or 70 meters off the coast now. So it's going to get bigger as it gets in. Got the whole farther head equation involved here. But it is fish, so you can never tell. I can never tell. It always astonishes me how soft a big fish takes a bait and how hard a small fish takes a bait. This is a small fish. I got him in far too quickly. We got him. Yeah, we got him. Maybe he's not that small actually. He's making me work now though. Nah, he's just a smaller guy. I'll just go down and get him. Still fun anyway. Still ran me into the rocks nonetheless. He's right down by the other guy. It's not your turn yet, buddy. Come back in a few years. Hey, wee burden, as my granddad would have said. There we go. Up you come. Lovely job. See, I tried to take care of my gear as much as I can, but it's not always easy when you're making videos, releasing fish and having a laugh at the same time. Look at that guy. Pound. There goes my rod. Goodbye. Woo! Off he goes. That was fun for a little guy. Right, that was second cast fish. Let's see if we can get a third cast fish. 3 fish in a row called. Right, it's the first video ever. Right, stay tuned. Out it goes, out it goes, out it goes. Third cast fish is straight up there my eyes. We get as much distance as we can. This is going to be an even better fish. His minus here right now. I don't know if it's -1 or just 0 or whatever, but it's minus anyway. But all the clambering around when you're spinning keeps you warm. You don't need as much clothes as when you're bait fishing. Bait fishing is much better in the rain though, and the snow, for sure. Absolutely. Give me that any day. This kind of stuff, very particular weather you need for it. You can do rain in the summer, but it also makes it more challenging because then you slip and stuff, right? Down it goes. Okay. Third cast fish, let's go. Don't think it's going to be third cast fish anyway. Not unless there's a devil around the margins. I don't think there is. There we go. Third cast fish. Yep. First time ever in billy fishing. Maybe. And they pulled. Oh. Oh, he's gone mental. He's right down there. Here he comes. Into a rock. Get out. There we go. Here he comes. Is he a keeper? He's a keeper, I think. We'll go down on the side. Close anyway. Ah, he's a keeper, alright. Sure, he's close anyway. Yeah, he's a nice fish. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. He is a keeper, I think, but I'm going to let him go anyway. Don't have to keep everything, and I'm not exactly sure, so I don't want to go up and get the measuring tape. It's just going to be bad for the fish. Oh, he's a nice one, but since I can return him, I will. I want something a bit bigger, to be honest with you, and if I get a bigger one, then I feel like crap for taking this one. So I think there's a better fish here, so I'm going to persevere. Let this guy go. This is what I'm letting go. Not bad. On Norwegian terms, it's not that great, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with this fish, so I'm going to put it back. So here we go. Nice fishy. Bye bye, buddy. So pretty nice. Up my head you go. Right, out it goes. Little cod mecca here. We let that shoot down. Okay, fourth cast fish. No kidding, right? Let's go. I thought I was in straight away. Nice floppy retrieve, right? The flop is what they like. Flop and flutter, I will call it. Yes, for cod. Flop and flutter. If it doesn't rhyme, it's a crime. There we go, fourth cast fish. Fantastic. Just love it. See how long I can keep this going. How many fish is out there? It is nuts. Once in a while, oh, he's gone. Once in a while you find a true gem here in Norway for just good fun fishing, and this is it. Don't bother asking where I'm fishing, okay? Just get that out again, and then I will retreat to back there just so I have a bit of altitude in case I catch something really funky. Right, just put the rod over my shoulder and up I go. That's it. Nothing hard going on here. Let that shoot down. So while there's stuff all over your face, clean your act up. So while that is shooting down, right, I want to express my disgust at not getting that fourth cast fish. It's horrible. I nearly had it there, but anyway, now it's broken me roll. We just have some good fishing then instead. What can you do, right? Up my head you go. Third and a half cast fish, right? Is that legal? That's what I'm going with. Third and a half cast. Yes, that's it. Something like that. Yes, that's what I'm going with, right? Because I didn't quite achieve it the first time, and now I had to have another lash at it. So you're going to let me away with 3.5 casts to catch the next fish, right? Shut up. That's what you're gonna do. Damn it. I think this is going to be it. I'm going to blank now. The fish have turned off, I reckon. Maybe. It could be that frantic here for a very short amount of time. You'll catch nothing for the rest of the day. It's one of the irritating things. Ah, there we go, there. 3.5 cast fish. Hasn't let me down yet. Me blabbing away, not focusing on the job at hand. Big rock. Not so big fish, but still fun anyway. Welcome back, buddy. Right, 3.5 cast fish. There's a comparison anyway. I'll get him unhooked and back in the drink. Right, there we go. Back you go. Ta-ta, buddy. So, 3.5 cast fish. Nailed it. Shut up. So the bite I just experienced, I'm talking about the fish that I caught, was the bottom of the flood, right? Just after low is the next best time. So I'm going to give it a few casts here with the heavy stuff and see what that brings, right? Let me get it and show it to you. The rod is the Sniper XT, 50 to 120 grams. Got a 70 gram stick bait on there. Inline singles, yes. This is a sinking stick bait. Lure killer, 6,000. 35 pound main line, 60 pound leader. Yeah. Right, up my head you go and let's see if we can catch something. This lure was given to me by Damien Owens. So I'm going to cast it out, let it sink down, see if it catches me a big fish. Oh, it casts real well, that thing. Love it. Right, so we let it shoot down. Okay, the next fish I catch, then I'm out of here, okay? Here we go, last cast. Is it last cast fish? Let's find out. There we go. It's not a very good fish, but this rod can make a 5 kilo coal fish quit in about 3 seconds. Right, that's how heavy it is. The only thing that will challenge it really is a halibut of size. 35 pounds, 40 pounds kind of thing. Now I'll show you why you shouldn't fish with trebles, right? I haven't looked at this fish, but I know how he's hooked anyway. He's going to be hooked in the lip by one of those inlines. There you go. Look at that. He's nailed through the bottom into the top lip, right? That fish is never going to come off. Right, there we go. Just a little guy, eyes bigger than his belly. Ta-ta, buddy. So unfortunately that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the adventure. I didn't catch any true beasts, but I had a good time doing it. I'm Billy, this is Billy in Arctic Norway. Wherever you are in the world, remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye!